Hi, today I'm going to talk about the market in April 2021 in Houston, Texas. So I go through a lot of expireds and terminated homes. I check out FSBO listings. I check out what's moving and not moving in Houston. There's tons of houses being bought and sold in Houston right now. So if you're like under 400,000, houses are moving fairly quickly, if not really quickly, depending on the house's location, is how turnkey ready it is, and other factors like pool or amenities in the area. So I'm noticing a lot of houses that are more expensive that are moving but not moving as fast. So if you're looking for a $2 million or $10 million home, it's moving much slower. If you're looking for a $600,000 to $1 million home, they're moving much slower. A lot of people are coming from the larger cities where it is much more expensive to purchase, and they are purchasing in the lower range according to their budget and not according to the price that it costs to live in those areas, which are usually in the above $500,000 or $600,000 range. The prices for the homes are selling for a little bit higher. How long it will last, I have no idea. It could change on a dime, and there seems to be a lot more houses coming on to the market, which will balance out the amount of buyers that have been in the market. We've had like way more buyers than sellers, and as spring and summer's coming, it's starting to balance out. And once it balances out, the prices will balance out on how much those houses sell for, how quickly, and for how much. Because people are leaving, let's say California, they're like, I don't want to pay $700,000 for a home. And then they come here and they're like, it's so hard to find a home unless I pay $700,000 for a home. So hopefully that will change, because yeah, I understand everybody loves California and everybody wants to also not have to pay such high prices. And since I'm from California, I know it's just not always the prices. There's so many people and there's so many cars on the road. It just takes so much time. And Houston is a large city too, so a lot of the movement is to the outer cores of the Houston barriers. Tons of new build going on too, and reasonably priced. So new build is an option also. Now, for sale by owners, it's an option. Make sure you have a realtor. Make sure that you and they are using a title company, because you want to make sure no matter what kind of purchase you make, you want to use a title company and get title insurance so that you are protected from everything in the past. You don't want somebody from the past to say, hey, you owe us money from this house from somebody else owning it, or you don't want somebody saying, hey, my parent died and they didn't get a hold of me because I was somewhere else and I own part of this house, where that's what title insurance covers. So make sure you get that, especially with the for sale by owner. And the only other caveat about an off-market for sale by owner purchasing is, according to the real estate laws and with real estate agents, there's fair housing market rules where the for sale by owner does not have to follow those fair housing market rules. So this is why it could be more difficult to work with a for sale by owner, because they can be biased for any reason about who they want to sell it to, which, it doesn't make sense, because really you're just trying to make money and you're trying to move, and who cares who buys your house, right? Or the familial status, or dot. But they do get caught up in that, and they do end up having to lose money on that, even though a lot of for sale by owners, I find, say they want to save money. That's why they're selling for sale by owner, but they're pricing their home way above the market value, which they could afford a realtor, but they're just wanting more money. It's not always the case. So if you do go with a for sale by owner, make sure you get a title insurance, make sure you have a realtor to represent you on the buyer side. It may be beneficial for them to have an attorney handle their paperwork and go through that title insurance. But otherwise, the expireds and terminateds, lots of realtors try to get them rebooted, and if they're really wanting to sell their house, to get it back on the market so it's available for everybody. If not, if people are looking for a house and they can't find exactly what they want where they want, I will look in the expired and terminated areas to see if there's a house in that area that just came off the market that they're interested in, so that there's more options. So the good news is the market is leveling off right now, and it's almost there. So more houses for sale are about starting to balance with how many buyers are out there. So it's a good thing. That means prices will stabilize, and it will be easier for people to purchase a home within their price range, because we do know it's the up to 400,000 that are moving the quickest. Other than that, it is April. It's beautiful weather in Houston, Texas. We have survived the awful freeze. I can't wait to swim. I'm trying to keep my pool up and moving. And if you are looking to buy or sell a house, I have a website in my information area that you can go into to check more about the housing market in Houston. And in particular, West Houston, Texas is what I know and what I work with. So if you're looking to sell a home, I have videos on information about selling. I have videos about information about buying. And I hope everyone has an awesome day today. Bye.